Come with me now to 1927 in Texas, and into the First National Bank of Cisco walks Santa Claus. But not the jolly ho-ho-ho kind. Instead of toys, this Santa has a gun in his sack and a terrible plan. His name is Marshall Ratcliffe, and he thinks the costume will help him blend in. It does not even a little bit. Kids follow him into the bank because they think he's handing out treats. And then, to obliterate this wholesome moment, Santa pulls out a weapon. In B-movie fashion, we've now got a bank robbery performed entirely in costume. This wasn't just a shootout, you guys. It became one of the biggest civilian-involved gunfights in Texas history. When Santa Claus ran out of the bank firing shots, half the town grabbed their guns and joined the chase. Literally hundreds of armed civilians poured into streets. The official report describes women hiding children under wagons, men shooting from rooftops, civilians firing wildly into alleys, people climbing telephone poles for a better aim, one man showing up with a borrowed rifle and no shoes. The robbers' getaway vehicle was shot so full of holes it couldn't make it out of town. They had to steal another car, which, fun fact, had no gas in it, so Santa had to flee on foot, still in costume, beard coming loose, in the middle of an all-out armed pursuit. He and his accomplices exchanged fire for hours, while the entire town played cowboy. Eventually, Ratcliffe was caught, and became notorious as the Santa Claus bank robber and Santa's evil twin. After the dust settled, after bullets were counted, and the beard was collected as evidence, Marshall Ratcliffe, Santa, was captured, tried, and sentenced. First to life in prison, and then, after being convicted for the murder of officers during the robbery, to death row. And for nearly 2 years he sat in jail awaiting execution. At some point he tried faking insanity, claiming he was paralyzed, refusing to speak, hoping he would dodge the electric chair by pretending he wasn't mentally fit to be executed. The guards didn't buy it, but the appeals process dragged on anyway. Then, in November of 1929, Ratcliffe overpowered a jailer, killed him, and tried to escape again. The town was done, beyond fed up. That night, a crowd, some reports say 200 men, others say more, stormed the jail and dragged Ratcliffe out.